Hello everyone, we are Group 22. We are here to present our project on greywater recycling system for small scale domestic use. I am D.L.D.N.Danwaththa and my team includes A.R.M.Patabendige, M.N.L.Senarathna, R.P.A.Shaminda, M.T.M.Zimam and M.G.S.Thathsari. We are grateful to our lecturer, Professor Shiromi and our mentor, Ms. Inuri Ranasinghe. To begin, let's review the structure of this presentation. First, we will define what is greywater. Then, we will discuss about the problem and importance of finding a solution. Then, we will connect our work to sustainable development goals and analyze impacts and benefits for stakeholders involved in our project. Finally, we will share conclusion and references with you. To begin, let's understand what is greywater. Greywater is defined as wastewater generated from all household sources except for toilets. This means it is water that comes from sinks, showers, kitchen areas and washing machines. Usually greywater contains some trace of human waste. Globally, the average person produces about 100 liters of greywater per day. These figures shows the problem is urgent and critical. To better understand the complexity and the scope of the problem, I now hand over the presentation to A.R.M.Patabendige. Thank you.
Hello everyone, thank you Danuka for setting the stage and defining what greywater is. I am now going to focus on two essential aspects of our study. First, detailing the immediate environmental and health problems greywater faces, and second, highlighting why finding a robust solution is an urgent priority. The problem of greywater. The issue with greywater lies in its composition, which poses a triple threat to our environment. 1. Nutrient pollution. Greywater contains high levels of nutrients like phosphorus and nitrogen from soaps and detergents. When this is discharged untreated into water sources, these nutrients fuel a massive uncontrolled growth of algae. This process, visible in the image, depletes the water's oxygen. When the algae die and decompose, create dead zone where no fish or other aquatic life can survive. This is an ecological disaster. To containment and health risk. Beyond nutrient, greywater carries diverse contaminants, chemical, bacteria and viruses. These pollutants can directly poison aquatic life, and when they seep into the ground or waterways, lead to adverse health effects for humans. 3. Soil harm. Finally, the chemical content in untreated greywater can damage crops and harm the long-term fertility and health of the soil itself, impacting agriculture. Importance of finding a solution. This is why implementing a solution is so vital. The benefits are clear, falling into environmental conservation and economic benefits. Environmental conservation. By treating and using greywater for non-drinking purposes like irrigation or toilet flushing, we significantly reduce our need to draw fresh water from natural sources like rivers. This crucial diversion helps maintain adequate healthy flow rate in wetland and protect those essential ecosystems. Economic and community benefits. Reusing greywater allows households to drastically cut their consumption of fresh water. This reduction in demand directly translates to lower utility bills for homeowners. Now we understand the necessity of the solution. Zimam will now explain how this is connected to the Sustainable Development Goals. Zimam, over to you.
In this part of the presentation, I am going to explain how our project connects with three key sustainable development goals, SDG 6, SDG 11 and SDG 12, and why these goals bring real benefits to our stakeholders. First one is SDG 6, clean water and sanitation. Our first link is this SDG 6, which aims to ensure clean and safe water for everyone. In our project, we focused on using water wisely and reducing waste mainly through simple practices like reusing household water for gardening or cleaning. These small actions create meaningful benefits. They reduce pressure on freshwater sources, encourage family to follow sustainable habits, and help lower water bills. For households and local communities, this directly supports long-term water security and cost savings. Second one is SDG 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities. Next, SDG 11 focuses on making cities safe, sustainable and resilient. Our project encourages eco-friendly water management in urban homes, which is important because cities already face high water demand and heavy wastewater loads. By promoting water savings devices and recycled water use, we help reduce pressure on municipal wastewater systems, lower the risk of shortage and create cleaner neighborhoods. This benefits city planners and council by making urban management easier, more affordable and for sustainable. Third one is SDG 12, Responsible Consumption and Protection. Finally, SDG 12 encourage more responsible use of resources. Our project support this by reducing wastewater pollution and promoting everyday reuse practices such as using slightly used water for outdoor cleaning or choosing water efficient appliances. This result in less wastage, cleaner surroundings and more responsible behavior at the household level. For environmental groups and communities organizations, this helps lower environmental impact and encourage a circular mindset. Overall, our project supports SDG 6, 11 and 12 by improving water use, strengthening sustainable cities and promoting responsible consumption. Small daily actions can lead to big long-term benefits for families, for communities and for the environment. And thank you.
Thank you, M.T.M.Zimam. Today I will explain who are the stakeholders involved in our project and how the project impacts to them. Firstly, I would like to talk about the main stakeholders. Residents owners, they are the direct users of the system and who are the affected by its performance. The local environment, this includes soil, water bodies and ecosystems. Local government, they are responsibility for approving, monitoring and regarding the system. Wastewater authority, they provide technical support to ensure the system meets standards. Water supply authority, since treated or recycled water may affect supply quality, this authority mentions safety and consistently. We are able to categorize stakeholders into three main categories. They are people's, environment and economy. The people category includes residents, technicians and government. The environment category includes natural resources such as water and soil. The economy refers to the financial effect such as operational cost, maintenance cost and long-term saving that come from using dry water recycle system. Now I am going to talk about wastewater authorities. Then we can describe positive and negative impacts in wastewater authorities. It also supports to encourage and develop the sustainable development goals, and authorities and stakeholders can manage resources efficiently by reusing treated grey water. And the system reduces long-term operational cost because less energy is required for pumping. Wastewater authority give us not only positive impacts, it also may sometimes give negative impacts for us. If the system is not properly maintained, untreated grey water can pollute the ground or nearby water bodies. And poorly maintained system may discharge grey water, which can spare different kind of disasters and create health risks in communities. So with that, my part is over. Now I invite to Mr. Avishka to continue the presentation.
Hi everyone, I am going to present my part of this presentation, which are possible and negative impacts of stakeholders involved in the project and how to impact to categories like people, environment and economy. I am going to tell first stakeholder and then categories, and finally I tell the positive and negative impact. When take local environment help refill underground water and stop soil from washing away. Negative, if not cleared properly, grey water might pollute the ground or water. People, improve community well-being. Negative impact, need for technical experience and resources. Economy, increase the reactiveness of local area for ecotourism and green investment. Negative, need more supervisors to keep the environment clean and safe. When take local government, environment, reduce wastewater volume. Negative, additional staff training required to monitor reusing process. People, creating many job opportunities for everyone and help establish sustainable industries. Negative impact, dependence on grey water supply. Economy, lower waste management cost and support of circular economy. Negative, high initial setup cost. Finally, we take water supply authority. Environment, lower the peak demand for potable water. Positive, if not cleared properly, grey water might pollute the groundwater. People, create new jobs in manufacturing. Negative, lack of awareness and acceptance. Economy, new business opportunities. Negative, high initial investment. According to these details, we can see how stakeholders impact our project, like positive and negative impacts. Thank you.
I will be presenting the key stakeholder benefits related to implementing a grey water recycling system for small-scale domestic use. Homeowners. For homeowners, grey water recycling offers significant positive outcomes, mainly reduced water bills, better water efficiency and long-term financial savings. While they face manageable challenges such as the initial installation cost and the need for basic maintenance, these are minor when weighed against the lasting benefits they receive. Local authorities. Turning to local authorities, grey water recycling directly benefits them by reducing pressure on municipal water supplies and wastewater treatment systems. This is key to managing water scarcity, particularly in growing urban areas. While authorities must invest additional resources into updating regulations and providing monitoring support, these responsibilities are essential contributions toward achieving SDGs. Environment. The environment is a major beneficiary. Grey water recycling significantly reduces the need for fresh water and decreases the amount of wastewater entering the natural ecosystems. This directly supports biodiversity and helps preserve natural resources. Although poor maintenance poses minor risks, these can be easily prevented through proper guidelines and monitoring. Conclusion. As we come to the conclusion of our presentation on the grey water recycling project, I would like to briefly recap what we have discussed. Throughout the presentation, we explored the general issue about the water usage, identified the key stakeholders involved, and highlighted the overall impacts and benefits for each group. I hope that through our explanation, all of you were able to gain a clear understanding of the importance of grey water recycling and how it contributes to a more sustainable future. Thank you for your attention.